So I've wanted to make more videos, more blog videos, but like a lot of people, I've got a lot going on in the world right now. Luckily, the coronavirus thing has fairly skimmed over me and my family so far, touch wood. Oh, you know, but financially it's had an impact. Mentally, it's had a huge impact because I'm pretty much trapped at home seeing no one, and I don't do very well with that. I do extremely poorly when I'm on my own. I slow down and get confused. So I've had that, I've had all sorts of problems. It doesn't matter. There's been a lot of problems. It's slowed down everything that's going on. But I'm starting to try and get back into things a little bit, and hopefully we'll get more new products sorted. You know, as in the very near future, the main thing I've decided to do is try and keep working on the power attenuator hotbox type range and get these recording boxes out that I've been working on. So I used to have the BurnBox. I've temporarily stopped making it because there was a couple of things with it I didn't like. I wanted to make better. It sounded good, but I don't do flawed products. If I find something in it and I think this could be better, then you know I make a decision. So the decision was to change this range into, I think, three items. So bringing back the HotLine, which you used to make. It's sort of an early prototype, and this is going to work either as a very lightweight load box up to 10 watts, or we'll have a switch. Isn't on this version yet. I'm going to make one tomorrow, which will allow us to use it directly from any speaker out to a couple of 100 watts as a non-load box. So that'll be pretty cool, hopefully. And it'll just have a nice sort of simple volume and tone like you used to on a guitar, and we'll use that with some sort of digital software to provide the actual speaker emulation. So the idea is it'll be a cheap, pocketable thing you can just plug into your speaker cab and have instant line out, or you can plug it on the back of a hot box and have silent line out, or you can use it with a very small amp and it'll work as like a tiny mini hot box. So it'll be very versatile, very cheap, simplistic, elegant, hopefully. So I've done a couple of tests with this. It sounds okay so far. We're getting there. Hopefully we will have a mid-model, which is going to be a bit more like the BurnBox I got rid of. I think I'm calling this the headline, because it's going to have a headphone system in it. And the idea is I want to make a sort of jamming box that has analog speaker simulation in, some nice straightforward analog speaker simulation. So you can use it for recording, you can use it for DI, you can use it for jamming along with, and have some kind of input so we can mix your amp with something you're jamming along with, a drum machine, MP3 player, whatever. I think that would be pretty cool with the analog sort of emulation of speaker control, the inductors like we had on the BurnBox. And then of course the all singing, all dancing one I started working on a few months ago, I just had to go on hold, you know. So the sort of the new BurnBox, the big BurnBox, it probably deserves a better name than BurnBox actually. I don't know, maybe keep it, maybe not. We'll work on it. I really like this hot thing we've got going on. You see my beautiful Loki down here. He's settled completely. You should meet. If you haven't met Loki the Maine Coon, there you go. He's just over a year old and he rules the roost around here now. So there you go, floofy cat. You're getting up. He's decided he wants some space on the desk. I think. Here we go. You got space now. You off, puss? Or he's just trying to eat them. He's trying to eat some money. Eats everything. Go on, you. Go on. Have a tail. Nice. Love this cat. He's crazy piece of floof. Keeps me entertained. He's amazing. Well, actually, you know what? Let's have a little more Loki time. Can we do this? Here he is. Say hi, Loki. He's absolutely beautiful. He's the softest thing in the world, and he really does just tell me what to do, don't you? He's a beautiful creature. Yes, very, very, very smug and beautiful. I totally messed up my camera placement now. Who cares? So, okay, yeah, so we're going to hopefully have these 3 products coming through pretty soon. We've got a couple of other things in the pipeline, including these guitar cables I've been working on, so just it's not a big deal, it's a little thing with these very cool jack sockets. This is super cool. You know, I think you can guess why they're super cool straight away. We'll talk about that another time. I've got some ideas for some pedals, but I'm really reluctantly pushing the pedals back a little. I think it's more important to get the ecosystem of these running, you know, and yeah, just sort of push on with that. Well, unfortunately, yeah, a lot of my time, apart from the whole "the world is on fire right now" thing, everything burning, a lot of my time is currently just being taken up with the fact that, you know, I'm great with a soldering iron, but I have so much to learn about this. Just getting in touch with you guys. I don't know how to do that. How do I reach out to you? You know, I hang around on these Facebook groups and chat, but you know, there's only so many opportunities to say, "Hey, buy my stuff." That sound like a total. So I don't want to do that. I'm not here to hard sell anything to anyone, you know. And then trying to do adverts and stuff, and even paid advertising. Wow, I don't know what I'm doing with that. I've only got so much money to throw at it, and I'm just sort of looking at it, and it says you have 10,000 Blagel Schnarfs and 47 Hoogras, and 6 people clicked, and 1 went to your website, and he stayed there for 13 seconds. And I'm like, is that good? Is that terrible? Honestly, I don't know. So, yeah. That's sort of where I'm at. A lot of messing around with that. Oh, and, like actual money number business things and taxes and stuff. Oh, it doesn't matter. I don't know what I'm doing. You know, mostly I just trust my accountant, but accountants don't do everything. They don't tell you which bank accounts to put down money in and how to, it's spreadsheets, numbers. So yeah, I'm doing too much on that and not enough making these. You know, and even small changes to products, like we've got the new HotBox 60. I haven't really shown this other than the advert. I should have one back. Here we go. The HotBox 60 Mark, whatever we're on to, Mark 5.2. You focus, there we go, yeah. It's pretty cool. You know, I've done an advert of these, but basically we've added a bypass switch, because a lot of people want bypass switches. Apparently people keep putting these in the back of amplifiers and stacking them out of the way, and then they have to plug them in and plug them out, and I'm like, it's fair enough, you know, you keep asking, I'll put them on. I have some reservations about putting bypass switches in, because I think there's always a risk that, you know, you'd be like, yeah, I'm using my power attenuator and bypass, I don't know, it's well done. I've done it as well as I can do. I like these. I can't think of any way to make these better for what they are. I need to do another video, but actually these two are slightly different, that's why I put a sticker on it. These are like the last 2 versions, and this has like one component that's very slightly different to this one, you know, and I can't remember which one it is now. One of them sounds better than the others slightly. I want to really show you guys how, even though these are resistive hot boxes, you know, people go, it's all the same. It's not. One tiny component change, and you're going to hear the tone. The better one, the one I actually sell you guys, it's just a little bit uplifted and brighter and clearer, all because of one resistor. It doesn't change the impedance. It's the way it balances out. It just sounds better. You know, and I want to really show that when you buy one of these, when you buy one of our hot boxes, you're not just buying some resistors in a box. Anyone can do that. You're buying the right resistors in a box, not just numerically, but tonally. You know, I just go through hundreds of different values, trying different things, messing about, going, yeah, oh, and they go, oh, that one's better and that one's worse, and testing them and seeing how hot they get and making sure the heat is distributed evenly. You know, you don't want one side's not getting hotter than the other and going to burn out, and everything's right. You know, how hot do the switches get? How hot do the jacks get? Can it survive it? Can it survive in the sun? Can it survive in ice boxes? Give you poor water? I mean, that's kind of what you're paying for. You know, you want to go on blah blah electronics and go buy a couple of big resistors, stick in a box. Yeah, you can do that, and you can probably do it for like 20 quid. You know, and then you're going to spend 15 hours putting it together, and it's going to sound like, you know, unless you're lucky, then it might sound great. You know, just like flipping a coin, or I do all the hard work for you, which is what I like doing, because, you know, I know this from when I used to play guitar more professionally and more often. You know, you don't want to be spending a week soldering something together. You want to be spending a week you know, thrashing and shredding your chops and getting better at being a musician. You don't want to turn up to a gig and have your kit just like, just plug this, just 5 more minutes for soundcheck. I just need to plug this. No, this is not working. Take this out, and then you're on stage and you're missing your favourite pedal because the cable wasn't. You just want some of the works. Play down guitar, you know. Get on with what you're good at. So I kind of enjoy that. Anyway, so, as this is a blog, I get to waffle. Yeah, good waffling. King Waffle. This guy is so mellowed out. I get totally. Here we go. He's just like, I'm done. It's like the Emperor Floof, aren't you? Imperial Floofisty. Doing cat things. So yeah, I think that's sort of where I'm. I've got loads of cool little things I could show you. But so much in the middle of progress. So I'm going to try and make another video. I'm quite pleased with that. That ridiculous advert. Oh, I'm sort of like embarrassed by it. And I'm sort of like, wow. Kind of like, it came out really well, but then it kind of came out like something just like on the shopping channel. But you know, I mean it. Every word of it, I mean it. Like I say, it's made. I believe it's one of the best sounding attenuators you can get. I wouldn't sell something I don't believe. I'm gonna try and make some more adverts. I've got a cool thingy thing. We haven't put these on for sale yet. Honestly, there's so much I'm doing, and it's all like half completed because I'm just tired and stuck here alone. This is a kind of cool little thing. So this is for the same guys who really want these in a way. It's a little box for those of you who don't have focus. Box for you guys who don't have speaker out, so that you can just effectively like cut your speaker wire, put it there, and then you've got speaker out, speaker through. So those are pretty cool, along with the right sized speaker connectors. They were hard to source because like the ones put on cars, they don't fit speakers. These do, and you know, appropriate upgrade wire, really big, thick, chunky option of 3 copper. I was just going to put these in with the kit because it makes sense, and some screws and some Velcro and all the other bits, you know. And I sold 2 or 3 of these on the test runs. People had asked for them before I even mentioned them. They said, "Do you make?" And everyone has come back to me and said that it's made their amp sound better. And I'm like, really? And they're like, yeah. So the naff little speaker wires you get in amps, and this guy's like AC30 guys and stuff, must just tone suck somehow, you know. And the chunky copper improved it. That's cool. Yeah, that's unexpected. I'm a skeptic. You say to me, "Oh, I bought this expensive cable," and I'm like, well, I'm glad you did, but it's not going to make a tone difference. And then people come back and say, "No, it did," and I'm like, "Wow, cool. Okay, no, I can't argue with that. If you can hear a difference, there's a difference." You know, and yeah, so it's kind of cool. So you see what I mean? I'm like probably doing your head in with this random blogging of stuff. It's not even live streaming it because I'm too tired to make comment back at you that next time. So yeah, how long are we going? Nearly 15 minutes, 13 minutes and 47 seconds apparently. So I'm going to wrap this up because 15 minutes is like a good limit for a waffle. I think I could waffle all day, but I think most of the things we've got going on, stash is full of interesting stuff, but I'll save some for next time. So the main thing is hopefully we'll get these boxes together for try and really sort of solidify this hotbox range. So you'll have the 3 really cool power attenuators I do. We'll have 3 different ways to have a line out with a headphone or a fully featured recording thing. Get some kind of plugins. I'm going to try and package something simple with it, but I'm sure you guys would just use your own favourite thing if you're using a plugin. Obviously the analog ones you wouldn't use a plugin. And this little, what do I call it? I call it a ComboBox, I think. Yeah, so modify your combo amps without any destructive things. So no soldering, that's the main thing. Screwdrivers and snips, no soldering. You know, unless you're unlucky and just have to. But I'm trying absolute best to make this kit not need soldering. You know, I'm really working at that. So I think I can do it. I think I can put some extra wire in. and a little chocolate block as well for the guys who have an amp where there's like the speaker wire comes out and it's like 1 inch long. And we make a demo video with that actually, because I've got a really good example. This is my little Ibanez 5 watt, I don't know, 5 watt Class A single end. This is a great little amp, and obviously it's on the back. It's got a, where is it? That's a. It's got a speaker out. There's no way to put an attenuator in it. So I thought, what about? That'd be a great video if I just live record with no prep, me attempting to put my own ComboBox into one of them, you know, and show you how it's done and just make a cool video. So yeah, that's my plan. Otherwise, yeah, stay safe out there. It's a mad world, and it's all on fire right now. You know, give each other a hug, give each other some love, and yeah, play some music. We need some more music in this world. Write some songs, play some music, drink some beers, whatever chills you out, man, and just gets you through the day, because the world is on fire. Peace.